Welcome back. We're here with comedian and author Mark Dice. Mark, in this video, you're asking people if we should preemptively strike an Al-Qaeda lunar base. Let's take a look.
Obama has authorized a couple days ago that preemptive strike against the Al-Qaeda lunar lander base. Was that unnecessary? Is that spreading our troops too thin? Is that warmongering? Should we have shut down the Al-Qaeda lunar project?
I don't believe we have any business out there, and even just in general. I don't believe that our troops should be out, even in the Middle East.
But now we're talking about sending them to the moon to go after Al-Qaeda, though. Is that going to bankrupt our country and you know, thin our troops out too much?
Absolutely.
I say bring them home.
Oh, hands down.
Sending these troops to the moon, I mean, that's garbage. That makes the Middle East seem like it's just a couple miles away.
Yeah, I don't,
this war on terror is getting absolutely insane.
Yeah, bring them home.
Bring them home.
Bring them home.
With the war on terrorism, it seems to kind of be almost a thing of the past, but did you hear that Al-Qaeda was building a lunar lander?
To be honest, and I will be actually honest, I don't really follow too much of that.
Yeah, I actually
have no idea what that is.
I don't even have an opinion.
Well,
on
it's apparently Al-Qaeda's new terrorist plot, and they're building
I think we
this.
should probably stay out of a lot of people's business, but
So we should leave the lunar lander Al-Qaeda program alone.
Didn't say that. I just think we should stay out of it.
Maybe monitor the Al-Qaeda moon base, and then if it gets to be too big. Obama wanted to authorize a military intervention into Syria without Congress's approval. Everybody said no, don't do it. Now he wants to authorize military action against the Al-Qaeda lunar lander without Congress. Is that appropriate? Should he do that? What are your thoughts on the...
I would say stay in your own territory and just do your own thing.
Okay, now Mark, how many people actually believed that Al-Qaeda has a moon base and they were going to strike it?
This one was one of the more absurd and one of the more difficult. It was a Sunday afternoon, so some of these people perhaps were drinking, watching the football games. I've been doing these videos all year, every Monday, youtube.com/MarkDice, and so they're trying to get a little too absurd. I'm trying to find out where that envelope is. This one was almost a little too absurd. That's why there was only just a few people in the video that fell for it. But the fact is that we shot this video in about a half an hour or less on a beach boardwalk on a Sunday afternoon in a fairly nice part of town.
Now, Mark, do you believe the educational system's to blame for people who actually believe these outrageous stories you present them?
I'm not sure if it's the system or the family or the individual itself, because I myself went to a public school, and I almost think it's the individual and the family which are causing the culture itself to go down. And because of the smartphones, human beings are actually rewiring their brains where they're placing such little emphasis on the importance of certain pieces of knowledge that their brain is literally not retaining it in long-term memory, which is also contributing to what I call the actual idiocracy of America.
Well, you also referred to us living in a real-life zombie apocalypse. In this next video we're going to show, you actually almost prove that people are just not paying attention. Take a look.
I'm Mark Dice, and this is a petition that says I'm a zombie. Well, not me, the people who sign it are zombies, because if they sign it, they clearly didn't read the headline, which reads, I am a zombie. And I'm going to tell them just a variety of different reasons for the petition and see if I can get them to sign it without even reading the headline. We hope to support the solar panels on the schools to keep the electric bills down, have a more green energy. It'll offset the cost within 2 years. And so
what do you need?
I just need
I can do that much, man.
Just print your name. And this is supporting the solar panels on the schools, and hopefully that will increase the literacy rates, because a lot of people just can't read these days. A signature there too, please, to support that. So I appreciate your support, bro.
All right, man, no problem.
Hey, will you help to increase support illegal immigration and allow the borders to be wide open and let people come and support the amnesty bill? We just want a couple more signatures here to support the amnesty bill for the illegal aliens. We want to just make sure that as many illegals come over here. You're welcome. Just come on over. Birth date, please. And you know, this is America. We have enough money to support the system. So thank you for supporting the illegal immigration.
All right.
Free sunscreen at the beach as part of Obamacare, just to keep the sunburns down now that the tax dollars are paying for the health care. We want to offer free sun packets of sunscreen at the beach.
So that's what this
Free
is
package?
for?
Yeah, overall it will keep the cost of the healthcare system down. Free sunscreen. It's part of the Obamacare program. I appreciate that. Birth date too. Because what's happening is it's just going to be a higher, the skin cancer rates are going to be they're going to cost more money for the taxpayers.
Where are you offering
so
this
it's just going to be,
This is a petition.
it's going to be free sunscreen dispensers at the beach. So thanks for supporting that.
Oh, okay. All right.
Now, Mark, we just saw this video. People are petitioning and declaring that they are a zombie. I mean, do they just think this is a joke and they're just following along? I'm taken back at people that actually would go ahead and sign something like that.
Well, the point of this petition was that people don't read not only the text on the petition detailing the supposed legislation. Most people don't even read the headline. And when I say most people, I'm estimating 95% of people don't read the headline. So this petition clearly had a huge headline, "I am a zombie," on the front. And then I just made up different reasons, tailoring the reasons specifically for the person. You know, legalizing weed, legalizing illegal immigration, opening the borders up. Whatever insane idea I came up with, I just made up these ideas based on the person I was asking. And really only one person happened to notice the petition. Actually, it was their friend that noticed. It wasn't them themselves. And it just goes to show, please at least read the headline on a petition before you sign it. The headline.
Mark, do you think that Americans 50 years ago would have reacted similarly?
I think if I tried this 50 years ago, it just wouldn't have worked, and people probably would have assaulted me for trying to push such ridiculous legislation, and I would have had to come clean with them and explain to them that this is a candid camera type of a bit. I mean, you can go to youtube.com/Mark Dyson. You can you can see the videos for petitions to repeal the First Amendment, the Second, the Fourth, just the whole Bill of Rights. I mean, I don't know how much crazier I could get, Gary.
What kind of reactions have you received from these videos online?
You know, it's been a pretty good reaction. Some of them have gone mega viral. I've been invited on some pretty big news shows nationally. You know, the Fox News Channel, the Drudge Report has linked up some of the videos. Alex Jones, Infowars.com has posted quite a few of them. The reaction has been very good, which it's good and bad. I mean, it's an educational tool, but at the same time, it is a reflection of our current state of society, which is extremely sad and in shambles.
Do you find that people attack you for this method of presentation online?
The vast majority of the people, I think, understand. Sometimes people in the comments will complain that I'm not, quote, educating the people in the video, when the point is that the people who watch the video and the people who post the video and share the video, these videos get seen by people on random Facebook pages. People just come across them. So the point of the video is to educate the viewer, which in many cases is hundreds of thousands of people have seen some of these videos, just one video at a time. So it is a humorous approach. The ratings are pretty high. People seem to enjoy them. But at this point, I've almost run out of ideas. I don't know how much more crazy I can get, Gary. I've done one to support the infanticide provision of Obamacare, to kill children under the age of 3 if the parents don't want the kids anymore. That one worked too. So I really don't know what else to do. I'm just kind of getting burnt out of the genre.
All right, Mark. Is there any hope for the future in America if this is, in fact, a snapshot of the American public?
Well, there is hope because it just goes to show that we can use the same tools of persuasion that the elite mainstream media puppet masters use, but we can use it ethically to guide people into an education and a self-awareness. And there's a small fraction of society is extremely educated, extremely aware, extremely tech savvy. And so we can restore the republic and we can reach millions of people through the communication tools that we have through social media. And so let's do that.
All right, that was Mark Dice. You can get his books at Amazon.com. Just do a search over there for Mark Dice. You can also go to his YouTube page, youtube.com/Mark Dice. You can catch all of his antics and you can share those with your friends. All right, we got more news coming up. We've got the latest news from Hollywood, California. We got a full report on the weather. Stay tuned to WHGT. We'll be right back.